Welcome and thank you for being here. I'm Aaron Glickman, a U.S. Navy veteran and longtime cannabis operator. Over the next few minutes, I will take you through the exciting evolution of cannabis travel and tourism. Weed Ventures, a trusted place for people to explore, book, and experience legal cannabis offerings. Legal cannabis is growing rapidly. The U.S. sales are projected to hit $50 billion by 2029, according to FlowHub's 2025 cannabis industry statistics. In New York alone, the market is expected to reach over $4.2 billion by 2027, according to predictions from BDSA. Even with all the growth in cannabis, there's still no go-to place for people to book real trusted experiences. Most folks are stuck digging through Reddit threads, looking through Instagram, and that just doesn't cut it. Weed Ventures changes that. We're making it easy, safe, and fun to explore cannabis through a culture and community, all while highlighting equity operators. At Weed Ventures, we're building a digital marketplace where people can discover and book authentic cannabis experiences, including infused dinners, art shows, lounge events, and cultural tours. Viator has over 2,000 tours in NYC alone, and honestly, most of them can be leveled up with cannabis. Every listing on our platform is legal, verified, and designed with quality in mind. We're not just connecting people to events, we're connecting them to the cannabis community in a real way they can trust. So let's talk about opportunity. New York City hosted over 62 million tourists in 2023, according to NYC's Tourism and Conventions Annual Report. At the same time, state cannabis sales generated more than 325 million, and last year surpassed $1 billion. According to Forbes, cannabis tourism is already valued at $17 billion nationally, and if just 1% of NYC's visitors book a $100 experience, that would be $62 million in revenue. Let's keep in mind that about 29% of leisure travelers say they're interested in cannabis-related activities while on vacation, according to MMGY Travel Intelligence. This is not a fantasy. We're building on a proven trend in how people want to travel, connect, and bring cannabis into the mix. This is why Weed Ventures wins. We're not adapting an existing platform to fit cannabis. We're building from the ground up with cannabis, compliance, and culture at the core. Other travel platforms can't navigate state-by-state regulations, and with federal illegality, won't touch legacy or equity brands. We do all of these. That gives us a clear edge and a first-mover advantage in a space that's underserved, high growth, and full of friction. We're uniquely positioned to solve it. And from the traveler side, Weed Ventures makes it easy. No guesswork, no sketchy GMs, just real, verified experiences with upfront pricing and customer reviews all in one place. Users can filter by vibe, pricing, and experience type, whether they're into infused dinners, rooftop music nights, cannabis-friendly comedy shows, or low-key wellness sessions like sound baths and yogas. Everything is curated, trusted, and built for the people who want a high-quality, legal experience without the friction. It's seamless, safe, and designed to cater to how people want to explore cannabis in New York City. That's why they'll use Weed Ventures, and that's why they'll come back. As founder, I bring more than 20 years of experience in operations, retail, team leadership, and cannabis. I'm finishing my master's in the business of cannabis at LIM College, and I've built and led in both startups and regulated environments with full P&L responsibility. We're actively seeking a technical co-founder who shares our mission, and our advisory board is in development and will include experts in cannabis compliance, tourism strategy, and digital product design. Our business model is straightforward and scalable. We'll earn 10 to 15% commission on every booking. We'll offer premium listings and sponsored content, and our high margin opportunity is going to lie in these co-developed branded experiences. We're going to earn between 15 and 30% on those. The cannabis community is full of passionate, creative people who often don't fit the traditional mold. These include legacy operators, artists, educators, wellness leaders, and with the right support and infrastructure, many of them can transition into entrepreneurs. Weed Ventures is going to provide them with that path. In doing so, we don't just help them launch experiences, we're going to help them grow their business. In return, we collect a higher commission on these co-created offerings to recoup our investment and scale revenue in a way that's both profitable and purpose-driven. Our estimated startup cost of around $93,000 aligns with guidelines from the U.S. Small Business Administration. For the MVP build, we use benchmarks from Softcraft's 2025 MVP development cost analysis. We project break-even after year 3 based on lean operations and targeted growth. As the platform scales, anonymized data will become an asset. We'll use it to optimize user experience, support partners, and eventually offer high-value market insights to brands, tourism boards, and regional partners, creating another revenue stream. Weed Ventures is built to scale fast, starting where demand is highest, NYC. In our first 6 months, we'll build and test the MVP, secure legal and compliance frameworks, and onboard a launch group of operators. Months 6 to 12 are about execution. We'll go live in New York City with 10 to 20 curated experiences backed by hyperlocal marketing, influencer partnership, and customer feedback loops. From there, we expand across New York State, tapping into cannabis-friendly destinations such as the Hudson Valley, Finger Lakes, and Catskills, and beyond. These are areas already attract millions of tourists annually, and there's no better relationship than cannabis and nature. We're moving fast, growing smart, and building a statewide footprint grounded in trust, culture, and community. We're going to market with precision. We'll engage equity operators, launch pilot campaigns, and leverage influencer content that highlights real people and real experiences. Our content's going to build trust and visibility, and our partnerships will power growth. We're not guessing, we're testing, iterating, and scaling with intention. So here's the ask. We're raising $150,000 in seed funding with a pre-money valuation of $1.5 million. That means early investors would own just over 9% of the company. Based on current growth projections and market size, we see a clear path to $10 to $15 million valuation in 4 to 5 years. That positions early investors for a potential 8 to 10 times return, excluding any equity upside from subsequent rounds. That'll cover $60,000 for platform development, $50,000 for partnerships and onboarding, and $40,000 for marketing and launch. This funding enables us to develop our MVP, support equity operators, and establish traction in one of the world's most dynamic cannabis markets. Weed Ventures is more than a platform, it's the bridge between culture, community, and cannabis travel. I want to thank you for your time and attention, and remind you, Weed Ventures is grounded in culture, trust, and opportunity. I'm ready to build the future of cannabis travel in New York, and I'm inviting you to be a part of it.